if you ever think speaking to people is hard, I think you should stop now, because speaking to people is actually so easy. You just need to know how to speak. And let me tell you step by step. First thing first, you need to develop a strategy. This is because you want your speech to be simple, but also at the same time you want it to be very informative. And if you develop a strategy, you will have your reason for speaking. For the second one is you need to know your audience. There is few factors such as age, sex, gender, ethnic, income, and so on. For the next one, you need to determine your reason of speaking. This is very important because you need to make sure your message is clear and also engaging with your audience. There's a few factors such as one of it is you need to define your goal. In your speech, what is your goal? If you want to inform your audience, or you want to persuade your audience, or you want to express your emotion to audience, and also if you want to entertain your audience. So before you start speaking, you also need to know your reason for speaking. Okay, for the next one, you need to learn what you can about the occasion before started speaking. For example, you need to learn the purpose of the event, audience expectations, and also the theme or the topic reference, so that when you speak, you will engaging with the topic and also the theme of the event. Okay, for the next one, you need to know what makes people listen. If you're talking and no one listening, that's what is the point of talking, right? So you need to know what makes people listen. I can give you few reasons. Okay, some of them are who is talking. The people will also listen for their own self-interest, and the last one, how is it delivered. And also there is another way to make people listen to you. There is two ways of speaking, which is negative and positive. For this one, let's watch our video.
So in the end of the day, it's not that deep, and I really hope you get what I want to tell you. Yay!
This is very important because you need to understand the question your audience will bring to any listening situation. Okay, basically there are 7 basic questions that you need to know so that you will be prepared if they ask you these few questions. Okay, first one, do your listeners need something from you? Which means, do you know something they don't know? People will only ask you some question that they don't know, so that they will gain something from you. Okay, next, can your audience trust you? You need to make sure your audience trusts you in order to persuade them in whatever topic you're talking. Okay, next, you need to recognize the common obstacles to successful communication. There is a few, such as stereotypes, prejudice, language, and also feelings. Okay, for the last one is you need to support your ideas. How? You need to provide evidence. You can find your evidence in the book, magazine, journal, or even in the internet. But what makes your evidence is more interesting, you can ask from someone expert, or you can interview some people around you, because it's a living proof.